Hi, I'm Mel from Two Sleepy Heads, and today I'm going to show you how to create this 3D text effect using the Inflate tool in Adobe Illustrator. So this is the word fantasy that someone actually requested on TikTok. Alright, let's go. Alright, first thing we're going to type the text. So for this, we're going to inflate the entire text. So now we're going to change the font to dark white, I think. Or maybe another one. Okay, this has a more fun version to it. So now I'm going to change each letter, the color of each letter. So we're going to select and then use the eyedropper tool, which is a faster way to select your colors to change each alphabet. We're going to highlight each letter and just change it with the eyedropper tool. So if you really like this kind of videos, you can click the like and subscribe button to support us so that we can create more such videos. Okay, now we change all the colors. If you don't like this color palette, you can use your own color palette as well. So now we change all the colors of the word. We're going to centralize it. And we're going to select and go to Effect, 3D and Materials, and Inflate. So this is a new tool, as everyone already know, on Illustrator. So we're going to inflate the text. This is how it's going to look. So to change direction, we're going to change the preset to isometric. You can select which one you want. It can be top, left, right. So for this, we're going to use isometric right. So this is how you're going to rotate the text. You can see from here. You can change top and bottom, change it to a different level. So now we make the text look a little bit more angled in a way. So you can play with it. And we're going to increase the depth so that there's a thicker volume to it. So now there's a new selection where we can inflate both sides. So we're going to select that so that the back doesn't look so flat. So now the both front and the back has a rounded edge kind of shape. So if you want to decrease the roundedness of the design, you can actually adjust the volume too. So now I'm going to go lighting on the shadow. So of course you want the text to have a shadow so that it's not floating in midair. So now the shadow is behind object. We're going to change the position to below the object. From that we can change the distance from object. We can also change the shadow bounds and also the rotation. So the rotation will determine where the shadows will be reflected at, and then intensity would be where the lighting will be shined. So once you adjust the intensity, it will show. So imagine there's a torchlight, right? So you're trying to adjust how the torchlight is shining on the text itself. So you change the height, the rotation, the softness, and the ambient light intensity as well. You can switch up and play with it for a while until you like that. So now the fantasy text looks pretty good and the shadows look pretty on point. So we can also go to material and adjust the roughness and metallic. So to increase the metallic, you can see a shine on the text itself, and then you decrease the roughness of it. So it looks a little bit more 3D, I would say, because of the metallic shine. If you want, you can also decrease the depth to make it a little bit shorter. So this is really up to you how flat you want the entire object to be. So yeah, that's quite cool. So now we want to switch up the text a bit, like make it a little bit more fun. So we're gonna go into the text itself, double click all the way inside so that we can change and edit the text. Right inside, we can actually use Shift T or Command T to actually move individual letters of the text. So you're gonna shift it up and down so that it has like a little jumpy effect to it. If you don't want to do this, it's okay as well. It's really up to you. So of course if you do this, the shadow looks a little bit off. So it's up to you whether you want to do this or not. Select individual letters and shift it up and down. So now I'm going to select alternate letters to change the position of it a little bit to make it more fun. Yep, that's it. Shift it a little left and right. A little bit more jumpy, a little bit more fun. So if you really like what you're seeing and you want more 3D tutorials, you can let us know in the comments below. So okay, so now I have shifted a little bit of text. If you don't like the colors of individual letters, you can actually select each letter and change the color as well. So it's really up to you. So now you can see the A and T and the S is a little bit jumpy and not in the straight position. This is to make sure that it looks a little bit more fun than usual. Now we're going to decrease the volume a little bit just to see how it looks. So you see if you decrease the volume, the puffiness of the whole thing is being flattened a little bit. So it depends on how you like the overall aesthetics of the typography. So everyone likes different style and design is very subjective. So you can adjust anything based on your own preferences. Of course, if you go to lighting, you can change the brightness of it, the shine of it, and also the shadow of it. Make it more interesting. That's all. If you like this design, do let us know in the comment below. And also, if you want us to do any design, do drop us a DM on our social media. So now I'm going to adjust the rotation to straighten the text a little bit more. So you can see if I change, it's going to affect the whole entire direction of where the text is facing. So this really depends on how you want your final output to be. Now you can shift it all the way to the top, all the way to the front as well. So this really depends on what you do. Alright, that's all. This is design. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Do follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and also our website. And drop us an email DM if you need any help with creative services. Also, if you want to learn how to better your design skills, to like this video, hit the like, subscribe button. And also, the coming months, we're going to do more of other videos like lifestyle videos or even web podcast videos where we talk about the Web3, for example, NFTs, and even we're going to talk about everyday life with everyday strangers, everyday people. If you like this type of content as well, you can subscribe to us and stay tuned to such videos. Alright, till next time, bye!